In counting figures topic, we have squares, rectangle, parallelograms, straight line, triangles. You need to count number of cubes or blocks in the given diagram. We are done so far with triangles already. Now let me go ahead with squares, rectangle, parallelograms, straight lines one by one. Okay, as per the order here. First we'll start with the squares. So for any question, okay, suppose there is a diagram, count how many squares means you take it granted maximum number of squares only. What's the maximum possibility? Don't say I got only 4. Okay, why answer option 4 is there? Answer is 4. Don't argue like that. Maximum possibility. If they're asking how many squares is how many maximum squares in the diagram. Okay, some questions they don't mention the word maximum. How many triangles means maximum number of triangles in the diagram you need to count. Count all possibilities by default. Okay, let's see about the first question related to squares. Yeah, they're given this diagram and you need to do how many number of squares in the given one. That's a basic example to understand squares. Then we'll go for the shortcut and we'll go for the next level diagrams as well. So first do manual counting. We'll do the shortcut later. See the manual counting now. What's the number of squares? Maximum is 14. Yeah, you can do manual counting like give a label for that. Let's say this is A, B, C, D, F, G, H, I. Okay. Individually, one box if you consider A, B, C, so on up to I. Single boxes, 9 you have. And they're asking maximum number of squares means we need to count all the possibilities. And you can check it out. This is also a square shape only. If I take 4 square boxes like this, 2 rows and 2 columns at a time, this combination, I can say it's A, B, D, E. As per this diagram, the numbers letter C is A, B, D, E. That group is a square. Similarly, B, C, E, F you take, it's a square only. D, E, G, H is square. E, F, H, I is square. We have total 4. And next to there is one more possibility. The entire shape, overall shape. If you take entire shape, this is also square shape. All together, we can consider there is one more square. By default, consider, okay, the question is regarding maximum number. This entire one, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I. So as your friend mentioned, okay, 14 is the correct answer. Number of squares is 14. Okay, this, but we cannot do like this for all the questions. I'll just scroll and show there are some other questions. In fact, they're asking for chessboard. Okay, that's a common question in a lot of exams and interviews. What's the maximum number of squares in a chessboard? So if you want to do all those questions related to chessboard and all, doing okay manual counting is not suggestible. We need to go for the alternate method. So what's the alternate method here is? What is the number of rows and columns here? 3 rows and 3 columns. So first you write 3 into 3. What is 3 into 3? 9. This 9 will be satisfied. If we do 3 into 3, that single boxes count will come. Next, decrease row by 1 and column by 1. If you decrease row by 1, it will become 2. Column by 1 means 2. 2 by 2. So 2 into 2 is nothing but 4. Then again decreasing what will come? 1 into 1. That's what is bigger one. Okay, I am showing you what is that count also. 3 into 3 is initial one, single boxes. Last one is bigger one, all together. What is this 2 into 2 is this 4 boxes together, right? Total 14. This is the shortcut. Okay, now if they ask how many number of squares in chessboard having how many rows and how many columns? 8 rows and 8 columns. Same question I also faced in my interview personally. Okay, but my first question is I'm asking how many rows and columns for. I don't know regarding chessboard number of rows and columns. They said 8 rows, 8 columns. Then I given the answer. But okay, don't expect in exam if they given you don't have any helpline there. You cannot ask them. So you should know by default chessboard is having 8 rows and 8 columns. So it's 8 by 8. Then the procedure is 8 into 8 plus 7 into 7, 6 into 6, so on up to 1 into 1. Answer is 204. One of the options 64 will be there. Many people will opt 64. 8 into 8, 64 like that. No. But for chessboard 204, 204. Same procedure 8 into 8, 7 into 7, 6 into 6, so on. In CDS company also they asked the question and they asked you to explain how you got 204. And you can demonstrate like this. You cannot draw the chessboard diagram counting all 204 is not possible. You take one simple example. That's what from long back I'm okay. Keep on saying for you people. When it is a big thing, work with the small one. Understand the logic. Directly chessboard doing manual counting not possible. Try with small one. This diagram we are checking manual counting. Then we tried some shortcut workout. I can verify is it correct or not. Then you can apply for the big diagrams. Always understand from the small one. Okay, successfully if it is done, then you go for the bigger ones. That's what, okay, as an engineer, our thought process must be. Okay, don't waste your time by attempting the bigger one directly. Right. Now, next one. Now, a lot of people have a perception like, so previous diagram, the shape is overall square, and that's why only you got the answer as, okay, you are applying that shortcut 3 by 3, 2 by 2 and all. But this one, this overall shape is like what shape? Rectangle. Each box is square, but overall shape looks like rectangle. But still believe if each box is the square, you can apply the trick. What is the number of rows and columns here? 2 rows and 4 columns. So our shortcut is 2 by 4 plus 1 by 3. If you do further, 0. So stop here. 8 plus 3, 11 is what your answer. No, sir, I have a doubt. As this 11 count, you can do manual counting also. You can check it out. Let's say this is A, B, C, D. This is V, X, Y, Z. Individually, A, B, C, D, V, X, Y, Z. How many? 8. That's what first one, 2 into 4. This 8 is satisfied, right? Then what about this 3? As already discussed, the combinations, right? These 4 boxes, if you combine, what are the 4 boxes there? A, B, Vx. Like that, what's the other one? Super. BC, XY. Excellent. Next one. CD, YJ. That's what the 3. Sir, bigger one. Bigger shape is looking like rectangle here. Our target is how many number of? Now your mind should think only about squares. Same question rectangle we'll do in our style. Rectangle means it's a different game. We are not entering into rectangle. Right now our focus is only on square. How many maximum number of squares in the given diagram? 8 plus 3 is 11. So first question, this question, as is a smaller one, I shown you the manual counting plus, okay, a shortcut both. So if questions are a bit bigger going forward, we can go for directly shortcut also. Some questions you need to do both manual counting plus the shortcut, both you need to apply. Don't think, sir, I believe only on shortcut. I don't want manual counting. Some questions you cannot solve. I'll show you. I kept those questions as well. Okay, don't worry. I hope you understand this one. Clear. First question. This is simple. 3 rows and 3 columns. You did manual counting. We're done with the shortcut. Both gives the result. Okay, this is 9 plus 4 plus 1. And this shortcut 3 into 3, 2 into 2, 1 into 1 is also giving 9 plus 4 plus 1. So finally you got the result as 14. Whereas this one 11. Right? Good. Now let's see about the next one. So how many rows, how many columns this is? Yeah. 4 rows and 4 columns. Then how to do? 4 into 4, 3 into 3, 2 into 2 plus 1 into 1. Right? So 16 plus 9 plus 4 plus 1. You got 30. Super. Right. So you learn, then apply. That's what companies are okay demanding. They are giving training for you anyhow when you join in any company. You learn. Then when turn comes, okay, you have to apply. Just now you learn that 3 into 3, 2 into 2, 1 into 1. Now you are applying this. So indirectly, this is what the training is all about. Okay, you are going to learn and you are going to apply. That is what this entire your 4 years BTech also they're expecting. You learn something, okay, then when time comes, you need to apply that. Application knowledge every company is demanding because of Now let's see about this question. Hope you are done with the previous, right? 30. Now this is how many rows, how many columns? 3 rows and, yeah, 2 rows and 3 columns. Yeah, thanks for the correction. So 2 into 3 plus 1 into 2, it is 8. But one more thing, when you join the midpoints of a square, okay, it is also square actually. It looks like a rhombus. Rhombus when diagonals are equal is nothing but equal to square. This is actually square. If you turn it, okay, it looks like a rhombus shape. I hope you know rhombus and square. The difference is diagonals are equal in square. In rhombus, diagonals are not equal. All sides are equal there. Here also all sides are equal. So this is actually when you join midpoints, you can search later also. When you join midpoints of a square, the shape whatever formed is called square only. It looks like a rhombus, but diagonals are equal. Means when rhombus, when diagonals are equal, is nothing but called square. Okay, here both diagonals actually equal. This is square only. So we need to go 8 plus 1. This is the one special added. So we got total 9. 9 you will get. Right. Number of squares or maximum number of squares in, in this diagram is 9. 2 into 3, 2 rows and 3 columns, then 1 by 2. Okay, so 6 plus 2, 8. Then here we got 8 plus 1. This 1 extra because of this shape. Done? See the next one. 23. Okay. Now middle one, this is 3 rows and so 3 by 3, 2 by 2, 1 by 1. You know this is already 14. And 2 squares at every corner. How many corners? 4 into 2. Middle one extra. Total 23. Check it out once. 14 corners, 2 extra we got. I indicated that 1 and 2 as well. Like that 4 corners, 4 into 2, 8. And in middle one you have 1 extra. That also you don't want to. This is why. See 14 we use it shortcut. This 8 and 1, 9 we did manually. So combination you need to know. Don't trust only with the shortcut. Don't only go with manual method. Sometimes it will take more time. You need to do both. Once done, try this next question. The next one is 40. Okay, we'll check. Yeah, as it is 4 rows and 4 columns, we know 30. This is 2 rows, 2 columns, 5. This is 2 rows, 2 columns, 5. All together, 40 is correct. We got 30 plus 5 plus 5, all together 40. Right, so see the next one. Okay, 15. Good. So 2 rows, 2 columns, we'll get 5, 5 each. Excellent. The overall shape must be like a square only. Yeah, 5 in each. Here, this is square shape only, everything. Okay, you can see. As I dragged it, okay, it will be bit looks different. This is 5. 2 into 2 plus 1 into 1. This is also 5. This is also 5. As you people mentioned, total 15 squares. Okay, 5 because 2 into 2 plus 1 into 1. 2 rows, 2 columns, 2 into 2 plus 1. Let's see the next question. 26. Okay. 21. Almost the last question related to square. Then we'll see about the other thing. So here they given a question and you need to read that entire text as well. So that's important. The figure shows a grid formed by a collection of unit squares. So we have squares, unit squares. Okay, that grid is formed finally. The unshaded unit square in the grid represents a hole. What is the maximum number of squares without a hole in the interior? This is the 4 by 4 grid, right? So the unshaded part is nothing but called hole, right? And now I want to count number of squares without that hole. We know 4 rows, 4 columns means we just now done 30. But this is, okay, they're saying they're given a condition. That's what I repeatedly mentioning about. Okay, you need to do manual counting as well as normal one both. Okay, if you go with the shortcut directly, we'll got 30, will be in a worry. But here we don't want this hole in the interior. When you're counting, I don't want that hole as the interior part. So when you count, that should be carefully observed. Now see, individually how much? Individually, one box like that, 15. 4 into 4, 16. One box left over, 15. I hope that clarity you have, right? In that single boxes, one box, 15. Then I want 2 rows, 2 columns combination. 2 rows, 2 columns combination. I am showing you one among that here. This is one. Without hole in the condition is what? You just see the question again. Without a hole in the interior. Hole means unshaded part. That also clearly specified. Hole is nothing but unshaded part. When I'm counting the square, whole interior means I should not count that one. So that's why I'm not taking this first one. So why can't you take top left? Okay, because that hole is interiorly available, so I cannot count it. One like that, other one, second one here I'm showing. Blue color is second one, right? So third one I'll go with green here. Third one you can observe now which I mentioned green. Okay, fourth one here in yellow I am showing. Fourth one. Fifth one I am using red color. You can see red, yellow, green, blue, and pink. All those 5 we got. Total 20 only. So what about 3 rows, 3 columns here? Can't you do that? No. If we try that, every square like this having that hole as interior part, this will become 0 actually. You try any of that shape with 3 rows, 3 columns, hole will be interior part. It may be in the top side or right side or left side or bottom side. Hole will come as the interior. It's 20 is the answer. It's not about 26. Some people said 26. No, answer is 20. And this is the power of manual counting. I go with only shortcut, here you will fail. If it is entirely filled, okay, 30, 4 into 4, 3 into 3, 2 into 2, 1 into 1, okay. Actually, this question is given in GATE exam. In GATE exam, every topic they'll check application knowledge. A stands for application only in that. Okay, so they'll always check every topic, any subject it may be, they'll check the application knowledge. It's not about by adding the concept. GATE every question is generally like that. Okay, somebody by hearting the concepts, they cannot clear the GATE, qualify, they cannot qualify GATE also. If you want to be a topper, you must and should have that conceptual knowledge. Okay, understanding the things. Next one, what's the maximum number of squares in chessboard? 2 not 4. So it is having 8 rows and 8 columns. Chessboard. Okay, you can mention if you want. 8 rows, 8 columns. So 8 into 8, 7 into 7, so on up to 1 into 1. Do not 4. Maximum number of squares in a chessboard is 204. Do not. Now let's move for the next question. Squares, so we given certain examples. Okay, if there is any new diagram also, don't afraid of. You got the methodology, how to do manual counting and shortcut and all. Use the combinations, depends on the question. Right. So next one, focused on rectangles. Right. So before going for the rectangles, I just want to give two inputs, two important inputs. So for rectangle, you observe this concept. Okay, why I am applying next shortcut and all, I going to apply something. So why I am applying, you have to know. That's why focus here. So for rectangle, is this true or false? You let me know. If you have two horizontal lines, if you have two horizontal lines and two vertical lines, two horizontal and two vertical, if they intersect, can I find a rectangle? They intersect. Is rectangle formed or not? Two horizontal lines, two vertical lines, if they intersect, rectangle can be formed. So how many horizontal lines required? HL means and and what else required? Two vertical lines. I am not saying directly it should intersect definitely. Okay, if it is separately there, we cannot get a rectangle. Two horizontal and two vertical lines intersect, then you will get one rectangle. This is the base for the shortcut. Okay, very important thing for shortcut is this. One rectangle can be formed when you have two horizontal and two vertical lines intersecting. If they don't intersect separately available, we cannot get a rectangle. They must and should intersect. That's what you can observe, two blue lines and two pink lines, so that intersected and we got a rectangle shape now, right? Now, and one more. First point is this. Second point you need to understand is combinations related. Okay, you may not have certain idea, means no problem. I just give one shortcut. Okay, to do this calculation, NC2. NC2 means out of n, I am selecting 2. The shortcut is you have to do n into n minus 1 divided by 2. 2 factorial. In fact, 2 factorial means how much? 2 only, right? 2 into 1 nothing but 2. NC2, whenever it comes, you try to apply this shortcut. N into n minus 1 divided by 2. During permutation combinations, or maybe in my YouTube channel, you can see combinations video available. I explained how you got that formula as well. From permutation, how you can develop that combinations formula also already explained. Okay, or else for a while, okay, for this topic, at least you just keep in mind this point. But I'll give a justification for that, how you got, okay, n into n minus 1 divided by 2 factorial. In fact, NC2 is this, right? Okay. Now I'll just give you the glimpse regarding that combination also. If they ask NC3, what's the shortcut, you know? Numerator 3 terms. NC2 means here numerator how many terms is there? N into n minus 1, 2 terms. Now it is NC3, n into super n minus 2 divided by 3 factorial. NC1 means n, because only one term. N divided by 1 factorial means n only. That's why, okay, n. But I want this point only. I just added remaining for your better understanding. Okay, and this is a shortcut for combinations. Any calculation if you want to do, okay, you can apply this shortcut. And in depth we'll discuss later to this combination. That's a separate topic, comes in quant and reasoning. Counting figures is reasoning topic. Quant is a separate, okay, this is reasoning, but we are taking help of that combinations. Why, sir? I'll let you know in the next question, you will get the immediate thought, okay, why this is required. So 1 point, 2 horizontal lines and 2 vertical lines intersecting, how many rectangles we got? 1 rectangle. And here NC2 means nothing but n into n minus 1 divided by 2. Okay, these points you keep in mind. Okay, let's see the first question related to rectangles. Find the number of maximum rectangles, right? So manual counting, I'll just give you the thought how to do manual counting. Then we'll see about shortcut as well. Because whether the method is correct or not, if you want to trust, you should know manual counting, is it justified or not. Again, same procedure, I'll put A, B, C here, LMN, XYZ, or any variables, it's all up to you. I'm giving variables like this. right? Now, okay, single combination, how many? This is all rectangle, right? In fact, keep in mind, my dear friends, square shape also there, you count as a rectangle because square is a type of rectangle where length is equal to breadth. Square is also from rectangle only it came. When length and breadth of rectangle is equal, then it become square. So if the shape is square, sir, yeah, you can count as rectangle, no problem. Take it granted always. All squares are rectangles only, but all rectangles are simple logic is that. So all wherever you got square, you can count it into rectangle, no problem. It's 100% true. Until unless if they mention the question, how many rectangles without squares means, then okay, then you ignore. Okay, until unless if they just like that ask how many number of rectangles, the square is always rectangle only. Right. Now here A is a rectangle, B is a rectangle, C is a rectangle, L, M, N, X, Y, Z. I'm giving you the manual counting. How many here? 9. Super. Now, one combination, right? Now here what you want to count? Square or rectangle? Which one? What you are counting? Rectangle, rectangle. Now don't go for 4 combinations. Two combinations also you try. Is AB rectangle or not? AB rectangle. BC, LM, MN, similarly XY, YZ. That's it, or is still anything is there? AL, super. Vertical, this is also rectangle shape only, my dear. There is no condition rectangle length must be greater than breadth. There is no condition like that. Okay, breadth greater than length or length greater than breadth, rectangle only, no problem. So AL also rectangle, LX rectangle, BM rectangle, MY, CN, NZ. How many here? 12. Okay. Next, three combinations. ABC, LMN, XYZ, ALX, BMY, CNZ. So how many here? 6. So far we already crossed 27. 9 plus 12, 21. 21 plus 6 is 27. Next combination, 4, 4. As you know already for square we tried. You will get 4 only here. ABLM, BCMN, LM, XY, MN, YZ. You got 4. 6 plus 4, 10. 9 plus 12, 21. You got already 31. What's the other things we can try? Yeah, you can try with 5 combinations. No, we have to try with 6 combinations. Yeah, we tried with 4, then 6 combinations. Still A, B, C, L, M, N, and L, M, N, X, Y, Z, A, L, X, B, M, Y, B, M, Y, C, N, Z. You got 4 more. Then entire shape. 5 not possible. So A, B, C, L, M, N, X, Y, Z. All together this is 1. So total if you try, my dear friend, already 9, 12, 21, 27, 31. 31 plus 5, 36 you got, right? See the difficulty. If you don't know the shortcut, how much time you are taking to solve this question? It is taking too much time actually. Yes, individual counting 1 1 alone, 2 2 alone, 2 2 itself 12 we got, 3 3 combinations, 4 4 combinations, 6 6. Why not 5, sir? My dear friend, if you try any 5, the shape, overall shape must be rectangle. Okay, so if we take any 5, I don't get rectangle shape. It's a different shape we'll get. Our aim, the primary target is rectangle. 36, right? Now, what's the shortcut for this one is, guys, how many horizontal lines is there? In this diagram, how many horizontal lines? 4 horizontal lines. How many vertical lines? 4. Right? See the shortcut. Hardly you will take 10 seconds to solve the same question using shortcut. Then why this method, sir? You have to know, dear, both. Manual counting plus shortcut both. Now, yeah, 4 vertical lines is there and 4. We discussed how many vertical, how many horizontal required for one rectangle. 2 horizontal, 2 vertical. Now, among these 4, select 2. And because of and, we have to do multiplication in foundation formation. Is it only 2 vertical or 2 horizontal? Or and I need in between and. I need 2 vertical and 2 horizontal. Then only we can get the rectangle. Separately we don't get. Because of and we need to do multiplication. Among 4 horizontals, how many need to select? NC2 means what? N into, here also n into n minus 1 divided 2 into 2, 4 cancel. 12 into 3, you did lot of hard work. We got 36. Now shortcut is this. Why combinations means? How many horizontal lines is there? How many? 4. Among that, see, I'll show why. What is that 4C2 and all? Among these 4 horizontal lines, I can select any two. Let us say I'm selecting this first line and third line. First line and third line, 2 horizontal lines. Okay, it can select first to 2, first and last, anything. All this it is counting. That's why you got 36. That C combination is doing all those different choices, right? I'm showing only 2 horizontal lines and it should select. For other 4C2 is 2 vertical lines. Let us say I'm selecting second line and fourth line. Now you can observe there is a rectangle BCM calculated. Like that it will vary. Two horizontal lines, two vertical lines, all different combinations. That formula itself will count and finally it will give the 36. It will, that's what you have to know, why that formula, how, what it is doing internally. It will calculate all. It can select first two horizontal lines, first and last, second and third, all those combinations. It will count and that's why finally it is giving the number as 36. Okay, 4C2 indicates among 4 vertical lines or 4 horizontal lines, take 2. Okay, and if you do intersect, and means it is going to take from these two and that one too. And when we intersect, diagram already it's intersected, no second thought, so we got total 36 because of that. Excellent input this is, okay, because doing this directly, 36, okay, I'll show next question. That is also one of the question given in GATE exam, where you got answer as 60. Doing manual counting 60, getting answer is in exam is not an easy task. Here itself, hardly you have to take 2 minutes, 1 to 2 minutes. 1 minute is always preferable. If you do manual counting of 60, here itself, I think for this question, 36 itself, I think we've taken 2 to 3 minutes here. And other problem with manual counting, you may miss some combinations. Some people calculate horizontal, some people miss the vertical things. That mistakes also will happen. So that shortcut will avoid the things. But try to understand what that shortcut is operating internally, how it is working, how it is functioning. Now, other question is this. This question is given in GATE exam. Why I'm mentioning that is, okay, you people should know GATE is generally, they'll check all the application knowledge, conceptual wise things. Yeah, here. So 2 by 4, 2C2, 4C2, no. I said their n indicates number of horizontal lines, number of vertical lines. Here, how many horizontal lines? 3 horizontal lines. How many vertical lines? 5. There is a one mistake everybody is doing is, okay, when it is 2 by 4, they'll do 2C2 into 4C2. Don't do that. That's not the correct. I said clearly in square counting, I said number of rows and columns. How many rows, how many columns? Let's say it is 3 by 3 means 3 by 3, 2 by 2, 1 by 1 like that. But here I am mentioning about number of horizontal lines, number of vertical lines. If let's say it is 2 rows, you have 3 horizontal lines for information. If it is 4 columns, you will get 5 vertical lines. If it is n columns, n plus 1 vertical lines will be there. So plus 1 will be added for sure. So now, what's the shortcut to calculate number of rectangles? Some people may be worrying about, sir, this is square shape. No worry. I said square also counted as a rectangle default. So number of rows and columns, sorry, number of horizontal lines, vertical lines. So you need 2 from horizontal lines and because of that multiplication, 2 from vertical lines. 3C2 means 3. 3 into 2 divided by 2. 5C2 means 5 into 4 divided by 2. 10. You got total 30. 30. You can try manual counting also later, but it is definitely taking time. Some of you may not get 30 also exactly. You may do some miscalculations. Some combinations you may miss. But the C, C stands for combinations. That will try all the different possibilities and give the answer. So this question, previous question, using the shortcut. Previous one like we solved using 4C2 into 4C2. This is 3C2 into 5C2. But some questions required both manual counting and shortcut. This question only manual counting will help. Here only manual counting will save you. So what you can do, give the label A, B, C, D and E. Anyone solve any answer from you? How many rectangles? 9, 10, 10. Maximum. Some people are saying 8. You push for the maximum. So individually, A is a rectangle, B is a rectangle, C, D and E. You will get 5. 2 combinations. A, B, D. Super. Then 3 combinations. A, B, C, C, D. Don't simply say A, B, D. If you map A, B, D, you don't get that overall shape as a rectangle. Don't just like that take the 3 group. Okay, you should confirm that it's a rectangle shape. 4 not possible. Entire A, B, C, D is 1. So total will get 10. So answer is 10. Manual counting only here. Triangles also we given some shortcuts. Some questions we did manual counting. So you need both knowledge here, manual counting and shortcut both. We're done with squares, now rectangles, then we'll complete straight lines. We're already done with triangles. Now this question is also us regarding same number of rectangles in this. Number of rectangles in this. This one number of rectangles only. I'm just highlighting this one part. Okay, this one how many rectangles at least in this shape? This one, entire. It is having 3 horizontal lines and 3 this shape. We can turn it right. So that's also, yeah, parallelogram. It's not only horizontal, it can be cross also. This is also parallelogram, right? But this one, if you see, it is having 3 horizontal lines or 3 cross lines in one and 3 other ones. So 3C2 into 3C2, 3 into 3 you will get 9. 9 in that one you can find. Parallelogram, here 9 parallelograms. I am showing this is A is one parallelogram, B is one parallelogram, C is one parallelogram, D, AB is other one, CD other one, AC, BD. What is that 9? If you want A, B, C, D individually, then two combinations A, B, C, D, A, C, B, D, entire A, B, C. These are the 9. I think no worries now. 9 parallelograms. And then, is that 9 is the answer? Overall shape square, but still we can consider as a rectangle plus 1. So 1 because of that. So total 10. If anything is missed, please let me know. I hope 10 is correct answer. Yeah. 3C2 into 3C2. 3C2 means 3, my dear. 3 into 3 will get 9. NC2 is n into n minus 1. Entire divided by 2. In fact, this question also given in GATE already. GATE 2023 last year. Every year, January, February, they'll conduct GATE exam every year. That's what general. Okay, and in February ending or March starting, ESC prelims exams will conduct every year. That's what. Okay, last Jan 2023 they asked, February 2023 they asked this question. Next one more to do manual counting. Everyone try. Maximum number of 16, 20, 21. Okay, 17 somebody saying. You try individual combinations and all those. So A, B, C, D, V, X, Y, Z. Total 8. And two combinations A, B, C, D, V, X, Y, Z. 4. Three combinations is where many people are missing. A, B, C is also 3 combination. You have 4 like that. C, D, Y also. X, Y, Z also you focus. D, V, X also you focus. Many people are missing this 3 combination. That's what some people are giving 17, some people are giving 21. That's the difference, I hope. And next 4 combinations you people got A, B, C, D, A, B, V, X, C, D, Y, Z, V, X, Y, Z. So here itself 20, then 5 combination, 6 combination, nothing. Entire overall A, B, C, D, V, X, Y, Z is 1. 21 is the answer. And one small exercise, what you people can do, A and B here, one horizontal line is there, right? You remove this horizontal line, then how many less will come? You can remove one line there. That's how you can practice also. Why only this diagram? This line you remove, then what's the answer you are getting? Or this vertical line in between C and D, there is a vertical line. You remove that, then how many number of things will come? So you can verify like that. Individually, we got 8, 2 combinations, 3 combinations, 4, then 5, 6, 7 not possible. Entire all 8 as one combination. That's what the answer. 21. So done with rectangles, done with squares, triangles. Parallelogram, same like rectangle only. Parallelogram is similar to rectangle only. Why, sir? See, parallelogram also require what? Two parallel lines and two parallel lines from another set. Here I don't say horizontal and vertical. Okay, in set 1, two parallel lines. Let's say we have two set of parallel lines. This is set 1. Okay, and this is set 2. In set 1, I need two parallel lines, and in the other set, I want two parallels. If they intersect, then we got one parallelogram. Two parallel lines from one set and two parallel lines from another set. Approach similar to rectangle only. Rectangle is one type of parallelogram. Rectangle is one type of parallelogram, so you can use same approach for parallelogram as well. Okay. So here I don't use the word horizontal, vertical, parallel lines. It's not correct also if you mention horizontal and vertical in parallelogram. In rectangle is fine, but in parallelogram we do. Now, yeah, this is a very basic manual counting example. One manual counting, one directly also. So how many in this one? How many parallelograms in this one? 6. Check, don't double count. 8, some people are saying. 5. Don't count things double. So here we have, let's say A, B, C, D, parallelograms only. Which one? Yeah, B, C, A, C. Okay, A, C, B, C, C, D. Then anything else? CA, AC same only. CA or AC is same only, don't repeat it. So that's what some people said 5, 8. So let me know what's the other one. A, ACD is trapezium, right? If you go with ACD combination, this is how it looks. This is called trapezium. You check, this is trapezium, not parallelogram. This is trapezium shape. Two parallel lines, one set of parallel lines will be there. Okay, but the two not same length. Trapezium shape it is called. Trapezium shape is like this. Trapezoid or trapezium. This is what. It will come under trapezium ACD. No, ACD is not a parallelogram. Any other combination? So this is what we got, three parallelograms only. They may add one more layer, then you may got some extra. If that is only two layers. If you add one more layer, then you need to think more. Okay, this is the basic one. So you need to know the manual way of identifying which is parallelogram. BCD also trapezium only. This is actually BCD only. BCD shape, ACD shape, all comes in a trapezium. You go for any three combination, trapezium. Four combination is a triangle. Next, yeah, how many rows? Sorry, how many parallel lines in set 1? I'll call set 1 and set 2 here. Answer 18. Yeah. Here, this we can call set 1. Set 1, three parallel lines are there, which we generally call so far horizontal. This is set 2. How many parallel lines? Four parallel lines. Now, as per our analysis, we need two from set 1 and two from set 2, and because of that multiplication, 3C2 is 3, 4C2 is 6, 3 into 6 is 18. If you have a doubt, what we can do? We mark A, B, C, D, E, F like this. Then you try 1 combination, 2 combination, 3 combination, everything you need to try, and finally you can check it out. Total 18 is there. 18 parallelograms here. This is where shortcut is helping us. Similar to that rectangles concept. So what about the answer for this? So here we have 3 parallel lines in set 1, 5 parallel lines in another set, which is 3 into 10, 30. Parallelogram, third example this is. First one is manual counting, next two using the shortcut. Set 1, set 2, I am calling this is set 1 parallel lines. And this is second set parallel lines. Parallel lines. Now, the theory question is given 60. So, a set of 4 parallel lines intersect with another set of 5 parallel lines. Okay, then they're asking how many parallelograms. If it is horizontal, vertical, rectangles will come. As it is parallel lines, okay, parallelogram will come. So 4C2 into 5C2. We solved today itself 4C2 6. 5C2 is 10. 6 into 10 is 60 parallelograms. Diagram not given. Diagram not given. This question also given in GATE exam already. Diagram not given. 4C2 into 5C2. So straight lines we need to enter. Okay. So 2 lines input regarding straight lines before going for that. So hope you understand square, rectangle, and parallelogram. Triangle alone taken one session because we discussed more than 20 plus examples. That's a bit lengthy. But this all remaining as in this entire topic, the one which is lengthy is triangles. So remaining all bit fast you can move it. Now straight lines is easy, but to avoid mistakes, I just want to give the basic idea before entering into straight lines. See, for any diagram, when you want to count straight lines, count how many horizontal lines is there, how many vertical lines is there, how many cross lines is there, how many horizontal, how many vertical, how many cross lines. So why you are separating like this? Then you may avoid mistakes, count double counting or missing something. Okay, if you focus only on horizontal lines, complete, write the count. Focus only on vertical, write the count. Okay, I hope you know horizontal lines, vertical lines, cross lines means it can be like this or it can be like this. Left side or right side inclined, cross lines, horizontal, vertical, right? That's one point. And one mistake everybody will do is I'll just illustrate with the example. Okay, you do one mistake. I'll just want to show that. And every question, your answer and my answer may differ because of this. Just that's what I want to just clarify. Let's say in this diagram, they may ask you how many straight lines, right? Guys, everybody focus here. See, if slope is same, this one same slope is there, maybe drawn in a wrong way, but if the same slope is there, you should consider this as entire one line only. Okay, don't say AB is one line, BC is one line, ABC one line. No, entire one line only I need to count. When same slope is same, you count it like one line only. Say slope is same means consider only one line. You go back and check. When I ask how many horizontal lines, you said, okay, I'll just show you this example. Yeah, I think this is the one. Yeah. Here, how many horizontal lines you said? 3. See, this lot of people maybe have said this is one line, this is one line. Join in this one line. You not mention like that, right? How we taken? This is entire because that is having slope is 0. One line. This is 2. This is 3. So 3 horizontal lines and 5. If suppose the same question they given, how many straight lines means 3 plus 5, 8. There is no cross lines in this diagram. For this diagram, how many straight lines means 8 is the answer. That's it. Cross lines are not available. So vertical lines also I consider this is all entire same slope. I taken as one line only. Okay, keep in mind same slope you have to consider like only one line. Here 8 lines are there totally. Okay, they ask same question how many straight lines means 3 plus 5 8 straight lines. 8 straight lines only. Okay, no cross lines, nothing. Why we are dividing that is as I mentioned, okay, to avoid mistakes, double counting or missing some lines. To avoid all those, we are requesting people to separate that, right? Now see the first question. You also make sure you separate it while counting. First focus only on horizontal lines. I said focus on horizontal lines, not on boxes. So how many horizontal lines here? 3. So 1, 2, 3. Complete. Horizontal lines 3 completed. How many vertical lines? 5. Very good. Vertical lines are 5. Now cross lines, same slope, consider as same. Okay, this is one cross line. 2, excellent. 3, 3 in this side, 3 in the other side. 3 here. 1 and this is 2 and this is so 8 plus 6 14 lines, that's it. 3 horizontal, 5 vertical, and you can find okay 6 cross lines. Vertical I didn't mark, that black one is all vertical. Simple logic is that. To avoid mistake, we are separating each and everything. Clear with this? Let's see about the next diagram. I hope majority of you people done with this. It's not a typical concept. Now you got the idea. So we can so cross lines are only 2 it seems. 4. Okay, so yeah, 4. This 2 and this 2. Yeah. 2 plus 2, 4. Horizontal line only 1. Vertical lines are 3. Horizontal lines also 2. Yes. 2 horizontal lines. This one and this one. So 1 plus 1. 2 horizontal lines. Cross lines are, I am just trying to mark it in red color. Cross lines. The total 9. Here how many horizontal? 3. Vertical 2. Cross lines is what important. 1, 2, 3, 4 in this side, 4 in that side. You got total 30. Cross lines 4 like this and 4 in the other side. You can see that cross lines only I'm just marking. Total 30. Right, so straight lines done. Okay, we are done with rectangles, all those. Okay, triangles already completed. I just don't want to. Finally, what's there? Counting cubes are blocks. So they give a diagram how many cubes is there in that shape. Okay, this is what you can observe. And one important point before entering into that. How many maximum single cubes are blocks? Single cubes are blocks are there in the given figure you need to count. And one important thing you have to keep in mind is hidden plus visible. Visible blocks plus hidden blocks also you need to count. Visible blocks plus hidden blocks also you need to count both. Hidden also is very important. Visible blocks plus hidden blocks together we need to count. Hidden as well. So what about that hidden one? How to count? I'll show in the example while discussing. So visible blocks plus hidden blocks, and I clearly mentioned how many maximum single cubes or blocks are there in the given figure. Now see the first example. Visible plus hidden. Mention that hidden blocks also. Otherwise, going forward, you people may have a doubt why you are counting this one and that one. Yeah. Now here, if you see this example, see below this there are some blocks which is not visible as well, but you need to count. You need to count. Now let me know how we are counting this is. You have single boxes at how many corners? Single four. Okay, then two in four. So I'll put like columns. Okay, we have four columns with cubes one only. Next four columns with two cubes. Next to four columns with three cubes. Next to four columns with four cubes. Next to four columns with five cubes. But at the end, this is only single one. Okay, plus six only. Don't write four into six. All this plus six. Six because of middle one. Middle one is not at four sides. Remaining all four came. One cube or one box. You can see each at four corners. One. Then two. Here hidden is there. That's what I am mentioning, sir. Why you are taking six here? Only one is visible. Below that there are five more. Visible plus hidden. That's what I clearly mentioned you. Okay, visible, not only visible, you need to consider hidden as well. That's what the specialty in this. So what's the total? 66. This is 6 plus 60, you will get 66. Number of columns and how many cubes in that columns. I have, okay, almost everything is four columns only. Okay, one is having one cube, other column is having two cubes, next one three, next one four, five. But the last one is only one column with six one. Okay, I hope you understand what is this six, right? This is only single column. We don't have four. Don't do into four. Visible plus hidden. Hidden also you need to count. I think all these are visible. Here also you see in this one only one box is visible. Below that there are three more. We counted that as well. That's why we written 4 into 4. This is only one visible, but still below that hidden is there. We're still counting that. That's what important in this question. Next one here. Okay. People are saying 40. We'll see. One boxes, how many? 4. right? One column work, one cube. So columns again. So four columns with one cube. These are the one. Then this four columns with two. Hidden is there below that, but still we are counting. That's what 4 into 2 number of cubes in that column. Then 4 into 3. Then 4 into total 40. Single cubes only. Individual blocks. Some people will argue, sir, I'll take this two combined one separately, sir, then two take two at a time, three at a time. It's not about that. Like clearly, that's why I mentioned single cubes are blocks. Okay. Next one, column, sorry, MX. Next, everything is having how many? Two only. You need to decide how many columns is there. The job is simple to decide how many columns. If we can decide that, then it's easy to. Yes, 68. Okay. Here I have 10 columns. Here I have 10. This is 5 plus 5, 10, 2 plus 2, 40. 34 into 2, 68. Each one is having 2. That right side one 10, bottom left side 10, but middle one is 14 columns is there. Okay, 5 plus 5, 2 plus 2, okay, 14. Each one 2. So we can write 34 into 2, 68. Number of cubes are blocks. So next question, maximum, keep in mind that point, maximum number of 10. Remaining people, please check it out. In this column we have 3. So there is one column with 3 cubes, then two columns with 2 cubes, then 3 columns with 1. Try to understand what is that 1 into 3, 2 into 2, 3 into 1. This is column, how many columns and how many cubes in that column. So 10 totally, you check it out once. That middle one, below 2 are hidden. Try to keep in mind always visible plus hidden, both we are calculating. Both. So what about this one now? 40. Okay. Now more cubes is in what is the more cubes column? How many is there? Number of maximum number of cubes? Maximum number of cubes is 3. Here 2, right? One more extra here. Here it is 1 and 2. This is one more extra 3. This 4 columns, each one is having how many cubes internally? 3. That 4 columns which I put tick mark is having 3 cubes internally. Then this 3, this 3, here 3, here 3 means 12. The 12 columns, each one is having 2. This 12, this 3, this 3, this 3 and this 3. 12. Each one is having 2. 12 into 2 and 4 at the corner. 4 corners, each one 1 cube. So 12 plus 24, 36 plus 4, 40. Manual counting also, we are just trying to make it better. So we don't want to count individually. We'll try to divide into columns. Okay, 3 cubes columns how many? 2 cubes columns how many? Okay, you can observe this is what two cubes only. This is two, this is two. Okay, this is one extra layer, so that's why we are calling it as a three cube. You need to understand which is three cubes column, which is two cubes column. That visualization required. So I think one more question with that we can complete this. Is it last one or still there? Last one. Here, more number of cubes is 4. How many such columns? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So 10, 11, each one is having 4 cubes. Then 3 cubes one, how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 columns with 3 cubes in each. There are 2 columns where we have only 2 cubes in each. This one and this one. There are 2 columns where 2 cubes only in that. So 44, 48 plus 21. Hope you got 69. So see that counting. So in this counting figures, what's the things comes under? What is the different concepts will come under this counting figures? Counting number of triangles, squares, rectangles, parallelogram, straight line, and this is the updated one, cubes are blocks, right? Thank you.